Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where Edutainment explains it. This is going to be a Dear Hasbro, I got some action figure suggestions for you video. I know I've done a few of these before, and I might accidentally go over some of the same characters I went over in previous videos. Guess what? Got to keep tapping. Got to keep tapping on that door. Got to keep tapping on that door until somebody acknowledges it. There's a Dracula in the red armor figure, and I believe we talked about that. But I'm going to give y'all about, this is kind of a mutant-centric sort of video, but not. Because if you've ever bought a line of figures from Hasbro in their Build-A-Figure series, you have to collect like 5 or 6 figures, and some of them have something to do with each other, and other ones, they just have absolutely nothing to do with it. And some they just cram in there because they can, like Iron Man, all the time. Why the hell you cramming Iron Man and everything? I still don't understand that one. But we're going to get off into it. But before we do, we're going to do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. And y'all have been commenting, subscribing, and sharing. And little old me is on the upswing. And I'm coming for you, big dogs. Comment, like, subscribe, and share to the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you digging what a brother show, to put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Because edutainment is what I do. And I'm going to edutain y'all on these here action figures. We're going to be doing some edutaining and explaining and demanding. Salute. First up, I ain't even going to lie to you, is this fella right here. Not because I am a tremendous Quicksilver fan, though I do like speedsters since I ran track in the past. How long has Quicksilver been around? Okay, I can answer that question for you. Boom. This comic book right here. Quicksilver made his debut all the way back in X-Men number 4, volume 1, 1964. The most unusual teenagers of all time. Do you know how unusual you have to be the most unusual teenager of all time? Okay, Quicksilver. Little cover errors there. He's wearing blue. He did not wear blue in his premiere, or debut rather. He wore green. Scarlet Witch is wearing green. In the comic, she's rocking red. This is what Pietro looked like in his debut. As an outfit Pietro was rocking. What's wrong with that outfit? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I mean, all it is a green version of his blue outfit. And that would be an easy thing to do. That's just a repaint. You listening, Hasbro? Also, Pietro had a couple of other looks that I thought were pretty cool. Like this one right here. That would be a pretty snazzy Quicksilver costume. I could see that Alan Davis energy coming off of that one. And a similar costume, though not exactly the same. And this is the one I prefer personally. That would be dope in a costume. And why not? I just showed you 3 outfits that Quicksilver could potentially have as costumes on a Hasbro Marvel Legends figure. Because after all, his sister, she did get 1, 2, 3 different looks. And originally they started out as mutants. And speaking of mutants, you know what other mutant deserves an action figure? Sync That's right. Everett Thomas, aka Sync. Yes, he totally needs an action figure. Sync made his debut right there. X-Men Volume 2, number 36. The Phalanx Covenant. Andy Kubert art. Gotta love it. Gots to love it. Sync has the ability to get in sync with the powers of other superhuman beings, and when he does this, a rainbow colored aura is manifested to show, you know, the energy absorption, sort of like this. Well, not sort of like this, like this. uh Hence, you know, he is in sync with somebody's powers. That, while a nice looking costume, is not the costume I would like to see every in. The costume I'd like to see every in is the Hellfire Gala costume. That one right there. And you can totally customize that. But why should I, Hasbro? Why should I have to keep customizing figures that I can just ask y'all to make? I don't think that's a hard request. You know what I'm saying? And Sync is a mutant who's been around since the 90s and deserves a figure. I don't really have a real reason. I just like the character and I think he deserves a figure. Perhaps in that set you could put sort of a rainbow sort of attachment that attaches to him to show when his power is manifesting. Powerful guy with powers. Speaking of powerful guys with powers who already have figures, is Dominic Petrakis, aka Avalanche. As you can see, he's got a Marvel Legends figure right there. But I don't really like the color scheme on that costume. Lucky for me, Avalanche has another costume. I think that looks a little bit better. Kind of reminiscent of Cyclops' villain costume that he rocked during Avengers versus X-Men. That would not be a terrible thing to see. Oh, and by the way, for those of you that want to know, Avalanche made his debut in this comic right here. X-Men number 141, volume 1, 1980. Days of Future Past, which he had absolutely nothing to do with because it was a different time, literally. You have to read X-Men 141 and 142. 141, 140 and 141. 141, 141 and 142. There you go. That is the story. Very powerful story. I keep saying powerful. Why do I keep saying powerful? Because I'm talking about powerful people. Here's a powerful person that has been deserving an action figure for a long time, and much in the vein of Hasbro Build-A-Figure action figures. I'm putting somebody in there who has absolutely nothing to do with mutants. Mary Skeeter. I got a cousin named Skeeter. Don't laugh. Cousin Skeeter? Yes, I have a cousin named Skeeter. Stop it. Mary Skeeter McFerrin, aka Titania. Female powerhouse and constant foil of She-Hulk. Now, you do the math. Mary made her debut in Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 3, 1984. That means what? Mary Skeeter McFerrin, aka Titania, is 40 years old. How can a character be around 40 years and not have an action figure to represent them? How can a character be featured in video games? How can a character be featured in TV series? How can a character be featured in animated cartoons but not have an action figure? Hasbro, we need to fix that inequity. Speaking of female powerhouses, and I may have mentioned this female powerhouse before, Joanna Cargill, aka Joanna Cargill, powerhouse. Anyway, Joanna Cargill is a superpowered mutant by the name of Frenzy, who made her debut in that comic right there. X Factor #5. See, mutant related. There she is on the cover going up against Beast and handling him. But she's got a couple different looks. She's got this look. She's got this look. But I like her best with the acolyte look and the dreads. If we could get that, Hasbro, if you could pull that up for me, make that happen, I would enjoy that so thoroughly. Now, the last character on this list is mutant related, so it's not a total wash. Yeah, that guy right there, Captain Britain. What? That's not Captain Britain. That's Captain Britain. And he already has an action figure, D. Stop it. Yeah, that's the look he switched to. But when he made his American debut in Marvel Team Up, #65 in 1977, he looked like that. And he carried a scepter, which enabled him to either fly or take prodigious leaps. Spider-Man handled it. But later on, they teamed up and fought Arcade. Now, that look is more, it says British without saying British. You know what I mean? You got the Union Jack on the head. You got the Union Jack on the wrist. You ain't all Union Jacked out. Okay? We got Union Jack to be Union Jacked out. You see what I'm saying? So, that being said, those are the action figures I'd like to see become action figures. Get it? Those characters deserve action figures. Some of them have been around forever. Some of them have been around kind of forever. And some of them haven't been around very long at all. But I would say all of them deserve an action figure. And that's a line right there. Look at that. Quicksilver, mutant. Sync, mutant. Avalanche, mutant. Frenzy, mutant. Captain Britain, mutant adjacent. And of course, Frenzy. Oh, I said Frenzy. I mean Titanium. The figure we just gonna throw in there for grins and giggles. Look here, y'all. How do y'all feel about them folks being action figures? How do y'all think we should? Hasbro? Talk to Hasbro? Yes, talk to Hasbro. We need to have those figures. I need to have those figures. So, Hasbro, can you do your thing? Can you make the stuff happen that you make happen? I would so appreciate it. Look here, y'all. That's it for now. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of the other ones until I do. Yo, y'all be good. Be good to each other.